Down, started reeling. Old school.
Old school, that's what I'm talking about.
Old school, yep. Do what you gotta do. That little 9 makes it a lot tougher to find something than that 12. Like I said, I don't have the best picture today either. I'm blaming on a lot of stuff, I reckon, but I know yesterday I dealt with the pollen. Now, he's not that big, but I'm not gonna pick this one up. I went to pick the last one up and he got off. That's when they get off, don't they? Bam. Yeah. Gooder. All right, guys. This is the first fish I got in the boat. We're up on Kerr Lake. Y'all can see I'm with Mr. Sam, Wildlife Adventures. He nailed it. Trying to find some fish today. The fish are trying to spawn. A lot of them have moved to the bank. A lot of them have moved to trash. This time of year, it can change real fast on you, what they're doing. You just got to get out and look and change. I had the same problem on Gaston yesterday. All right, guys. I'm going to throw him back.
Oh, yeah. Getting a little bit better, y'all. Another white crappie.
Bam. Nice one.
Walked it right
See,
to it.
that's the difference it makes. Size.
Walked it right to it. It's a good one, too, ain't it?
Decent. I think he's hooked good enough. I'll pick him up. I was worried about the last one.
He walked it right to it.
Bam. Fathead. Oh yeah. Now he's hooked back to the same place.
Oh, he ate it.
That's what that tells you.
Oh yeah. yeah.
When it's down on their throat. Fathead minnow, banana pepper.
Banana pepper.
Oh, I know a lot of y'all guys have them because you've been buying them. It's been one of my #1 sellers. The grenada bug and the banana pepper and the fathead minnow and Virginia shad. I've sold a bunch of them. There you go, guys. Yeah, I'm throwing a little fathead. I love this little thing. I'm tell you what, it's a fish catching bait for sure. Oh, it's a monster too. Hey, tough as the fishing is today, I'll take him. But the trick today, Sam has done good today. The trick today, Sam is very good with the jigging rod. Y'all know I don't use the jigging rod very often. I think I've used it with him in October, and I don't know if I've used it this year yet. I think it's the first time I've had it out this year. Maybe, I don't remember. But anyway, with this wind blowing, the wind's blowing at 14 miles an hour, and it says it's gusting at 27, is what my phone says. We're trying to find some fish we can just cast to. Open water is almost impossible with the boat moving as much as it is. Then it's hard to find your bait, hard to get to the fish. So we're trying some different things. These smaller males, I reckon most of them are males that are 8 to 11 inches, seem to be the easiest thing to find and catch today, that's for sure. See, that's what you got to do. They just got to sucker them out. We're not getting the bait to them. He ran out, didn't he?
All right, now I'm all the way through the other.
All right, guys, we're catching a few off this dock, but it's not easy. They're kind of under the floats, and after about 1,000 casts, and they get tired of seeing your bait, one of them thinks, hey, I think I might eat that thing. It keeps on coming by here. That's 110 times it's been by me. No, we made quite a few casts though, and you got to make them come and get it. They got to run out and get it. Oops, I made him bleed. That's a white crap. He hit that thing hard. It's hooked right where his crusher is. It's the best thing you can do, they claim, is get him back in the cold water fast as you can. When you pull the hook out and it bleeds at the hook point, at the injury, is get it out there fast, get it back in that cold water, and it'll stop the bleeding.
What in the world, Denny? Where we done found under there? Good.
Yeah,
right?
that's a good one. That's the biggest fish we caught today.
That's
You
a good
caught
one.
today.
All boom.
All right, guy, he was under that dock.
Virginia shad, that's that paddle tail. That's that Chaos 2 right
Chaos
there.
2.
See that big paddle on the end of that thing? Look, that thing puts out so much vibration, it just triggers reaction strikes.
Bam. I'm catching the babies and leaving the big ones for Sam. Hey, I don't care as long as I'm catching fish. It's nice to catch a big fish. That gets you a little excited, doesn't it? Yeah, I done lost 2. I found 2 bites. I messed a bite and moved one and finally hooked that one. Oh, that's a decent fish too. Look at the eggs. That's a female. She's full of eggs. All right, guys. We're catching some of them, but it's not easy. You get back in those little tiny holes. Bam. Finally got one, guys. It took me more cast than Sam. He done his first cast. Actually, I had one chase me, or I have a bite about every time. But finally, it took me a little bit to hook one of them. A lot of times when they grab that bait, they pulled it down last time. Sometimes they grab it, the tail of it. Back in here's what they're doing. You think you got a bite and you come in, your bait's down. Sometimes they don't grab the whole bait. He's a decent little fish. He probably is just 10 inches and 1/16. About all he is. We're having fun, guys. They ain't monsters, but we're having fun. You know, you come to the lake to catch fish.
It'd be a keeper, though.
Oh yeah, last one's about 10. And if you're not catching fish and the fish is tough catching, you just go find some, like Sam said earlier. You go find some. You don't go home and say, I didn't catch any, honey.
That's right.
He's about 9 11/16.
Oh yeah. There he is.
Bam.
That's a decent one.
Yeah, that's a decent one. All right, guys, we're just jumping docks now. We decide we just want to catch some fish. We just go jump docks. Look, when you go out this time of year, you just got to go with what's catching fish. You can make a decision. We just talking about that before with the cameras off. That is right at 10 inches, not quite there. He's probably 9 5/8, 9 3/4 maybe. They're everywhere. Crappie are everywhere right now. There's probably some spawning. Some of the big females could be on nest, you know. Some of the males could be. We've got some with eggs. Some of these are probably males. They all don't spawn the same day, same time. Sam and I have just talked about that. There was a biologist on Crappie Connection. Y'all go look it up. Like I said this before, I don't know them, don't know anything about them. They pull up some good information. And that biologist said they spawned at different times. It could be stretched out spawn could be stretched out for a month, you know. And some will go up and lay eggs, go back to deep water, go back 2 or 3 days later and lay some more eggs, the same fish.
That's right.
So, I think they're a little bit doing everything right now, and that's making it tough. But hey, we're catching fish, having a good day, and that's what it's all about. I seen 2 out here, and I threw at him. I thought, I just let it sink, and finally he hit it. I wasn't even reeling, just letting it sink. They was like 15 foot deep. He hit it. Bam, that was an open water guy. I seen 2 out there, and I just threw out there and let it sink. And Sam and I was looking at this big log floating here, thinking one of us will get out here and stand on it and see who could log roll. Y'all want to see that? I'll let Sam go first. I'll leave him out on this log right here. And you got to roll it and see how long he can stay on it, and we'll time it. Then I'll go next. What y'all think?
It's out there 3 foot deep.
Yep. Oh, that's a good one.
This crappie was out there at 3 foot deep, y'all.
Pig. Uh-oh. Part cowboy, yippee-yi-yay! Told you I was cowboy. See me how I lapsoed that one? Look at that one. Can you catch them that small?
Takes a good fisherman to catch one that small.
You know the best thing about this little one right here?
What's that?
He's got the right attitude.
Oh yeah, he bit.
And he bit. He said, hey, I'll eat that. That's a Lake Country bait. It's got to have it. Another baby. Bam. All right, guys. We're going to call it quits. We've caught a bunch of fish like this that are 7.5 to, let me get out here this way, 7.5 to 10 inches. I was trying to catch a bigger one there to close with, but hey, Sam's got another one. That there's about 7.5 inches. Oh, he's got a bigger one. We just ran into a guy up the lake up a while ago. I got the Wildlife Adventures hat on. He said, you know, crappie don't like orange hats, and I told him I believe it. I think Sam's caught all the decent fish today. And guess who gave me this hat, right?
Set him up.
I told him, I said, you know what? I think you were right. That's why Sam gave me this hat, so he can catch all the bigger fish.
Fish are not colorful.
That's the way it goes, though, guys. Sometimes it's a lot of luck when it's done to a school of fish like that. Sometimes it's the right spot, it's the right speed it's falling. Who knows what makes a certain fish want to grab your bait, but that's what it's about. But hey, when you come in, if you're fishing a lake this time of year, fish are trying to spawn. We think a lot of them are trying to spawn. That's why we're hard time finding a lot of the bigger fish. And a lot of the males are roaming the banks. Some of these are just haven't took part in the spawning. I think maybe they're just waiting. And this is a nice warm day. It's supposed to be 80 today. So a lot of them pulled into the shade, I think is what they're doing. It's the reason they loaded up on docks. So hey, we just went fishing docks and caught a bunch of small fish. Saved the day, saved the trip. We're going home saying, no, honey, I didn't catch anything. At least you can say, hey, I caught a bunch of small ones, but we caught some. Hey guys, fish at Lake Country. See y'all next time.